Chancellor Rachel Reeves has publicly admitted to violating housing regulations after it was revealed she rented out her family home without the required license, a revelation now sending shockwaves through Westminster. What began as a quiet administrative issue has exploded into a political firestorm that threatens not just Reeves's career but the stability of the Labour government itself. According to leaked documents and internal emails, Reeves rented out her London property for a full year without obtaining the necessary landlord licence, a legal requirement designed to protect tenants. The unlicensed rental allegedly earned her over £45,000, routed through discreet channels within London's property market. When news of the breach surfaced inside Downing Street just after 2 a.m., panic spread fast. Reeves issued an apology almost immediately. However, the real controversy erupted when Prime Minister Keir Starmer, despite privately reprimanding her, refused to impose any punishment. One senior aide reportedly said, "It's not about the law, it's about who's on your side." That single comment has become a symbol of the government's growing credibility crisis. Documents now suggest Reeves had long been aware of the legal requirements, with emails from her estate agents confirming she knew a license was necessary. Despite this, Starmer chose to defend her, dismissing questions from the press with the statement, "Rachel has explained herself, there's nothing more to discuss." But the British public didn't agree. Social media erupted overnight, and within hours, the scandal dominated headlines. Opposition parties seized on the moment, with Conservatives accusing Starmer of mocking the rule of law, and Reform UK leader Nigel Farage branding the affair a betrayal of every law-abiding citizen. Polls reflected the backlash immediately. Starmer's approval ratings plunged 8 points within 6 hours, and the pound slipped against the dollar amid investor concern. Adding to the outrage, new evidence revealed that local authorities had already flagged Reeves's property for investigation twice, yet enforcement action was quietly dropped. Sources inside Westminster claim senior Labour officials intervened to suppress the findings until after the next election. If true, that would mean deliberate obstruction, a potential legal minefield for the government. Ordinary citizens are furious. Stories like that of Margaret, a 73-year-old retired nurse fined £700 for a minor housing permit error, have gone viral. "If it were me, I'd be punished. But ministers get a free pass," she said, a sentiment now echoed across the nation. As the scandal deepened, internal Labour tensions boiled over. Leaked WhatsApp messages show MPs privately discussing moves to force Reeves's resignation, even if it risks bringing down Starmer's government. One message reads, "He's risking the party to protect his friends. This is already out of control." By early morning, the markets reacted again. Over £1.9 billion was wiped from pension funds amid plummeting confidence. The fallout extended beyond Westminster. Councils reported a surge in tenant complaints, property shares dipped, and national talk shows featured citizens demanding equal justice under the law. Then came an even darker revelation. Internal spreadsheets leaked to the press suggested that Reeves may have ties to at least 2 additional unlicensed properties, with questionable rental activity dating back to 2019. Insiders claim private discussions in Downing Street centered around one grim conclusion: if this spills, we're finished. Despite mounting pressure, Starmer doubled down, telling Parliament, "My trust in the Chancellor is absolute." His words sent shockwaves through Westminster, igniting open rebellion among Labour backbenchers. A petition is now circulating calling for an official ethics inquiry, typically a last resort in major political crises. To make matters worse, a senior cabinet insider has leaked emails showing that Reeves's initial apology draft explicitly acknowledged breaking the law, until Starmer personally ordered those admissions removed. "We handle this internally or not at all," he allegedly wrote. Legal experts warn that such interference could constitute obstruction. Public anger is now boiling over. Tens of thousands have joined online campaigns demanding accountability. Hashtags like #ReevesRentalScandal and #StarmerCoverUp have dominated social media for more than 24 hours. Protests have erupted outside Parliament, with demonstrators chanting, "Two-tier justice, zero trust." Constitutional lawyers are now investigating whether Starmer's actions could trigger a vote of no confidence, should evidence show he obstructed local law enforcement. According to leaked YouGov data, trust in Starmer's leadership has collapsed to just 15%, marking one of the lowest figures ever recorded for a sitting Prime Minister. Scottish Labour has already called for an independent inquiry and the temporary suspension of both Starmer and Reeves until the investigation concludes. Meanwhile, political insiders say senior MPs are deleting messages, using burner phones, and scrambling to contain the damage. The Labour Party is on the brink of internal civil war. The crisis memo circulated this morning confirmed it. Reeves's scandal is no longer containable. If she falls, she may take half the cabinet with her. Britain now stands at a crossroads. The government faces collapsing trust, a furious public, and an imploding party. As more evidence leaks by the hour, Westminster braces for the next revelation, one that could reshape the future of British politics. Reported by British Report 24.